everyone and welcome to a new video of Plant Yes. In this video I'm going to tell you something on tissue culture. In a lab I have used a piece of stem from a mint plant to generate a full mint plant, and I also used a part of a cauliflower to generate a cauliflower plant. If you're already excited to learn something on this topic, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up to this video. The pieces of cauliflower head have been prepared and sterilized beforehand in a chlorine solution. It is important to work in a clean environment, since the biggest problem of tissue culture is the growth of unwanted microorganisms. It is best to work in an airflow cabin. Clean the cutting board with alcohol, as well as your hands. The tubes are now standing in the way of the airflow, which is something to avoid. Remove them and clean the part where they were standing. Put the tweezers in the heat column and put it in the alcohol. Open the lid of the beaker and take out the cauliflower with the tweezers. Place the cauliflower on the cutting board. When you put an instrument down, it is no longer sterile, so think carefully about what you are doing. The scalpel should also be sterilized. Use the scalpel and the tweezers to cut the bottom of the cauliflower or cut through the middle. Grab a test tube. If you want, you can sterilize the tweezers again. Open the tube with the opening towards the airflow. You can hold the cap between your ring finger and pink. Put the piece of cauliflower in the nutrient medium, about halfway of the plant material. In the nutrient medium there's a mix of salts, demineralized water, sugars and agar. Sorry for my lab coat and arm being in the way, which makes it impossible to see what I am doing. Close the tubes by putting parafilm on the cap and the tube. For the mint propagation, you can use a store-bought plant. Cut off a piece of stem and remove the leaves. You only need a part of the stem with the nodes intact. Put the eggplant in an alcohol solution. Then you put it in a chlorine solution and leave it there for 15 minutes. Again, it is important to make your working environment clean. And also sterilize your tweezers. To wash off the chlorine, you need to put the eggplant in sterile water in 3 different beakers. Between each movement to the next beaker, you need to sterilize the tweezers. Leave the eggplants in the water for around 2 minutes. Repeat 2 times. Sterilize the tweezers again. Do not forget to also sterilize the scalpel. Cut off a centimeter of the top and bottom of the stem, and if it's possible, also from the side branches. Put the eggplant with tweezers upright in the nutrient medium. Did I already mention you need to sterilize in between each new eggplant? Close the tubes with parafilm. And put them away on a spot with around 16 hours of light. Within a few weeks, callus will form on the eggplants and new roots and shoots will grow from these totipotent cells. If you want, you can also transfer the plant from in vitro to soil. Remove the growth medium as much as possible from the roots, but without damaging them. Place the plants in soil and let them adjust for some time inside your house in a humid environment. Thank you for watching this video on tissue culture. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to give a thumbs up to this video, comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Have a look around and start to grow your knowledge. Bye!